Hello, this is Campbell. One thing that I think is interesting is how people I look at this thing called play dumb. I thought about it for years. And I started realizing it's true, but it's also fucked up. People don't want to be. People. You start realizing people. Especially look at trans LGBTQ, which I think most of them don't. They don't know how to talk to people usually. It's understandable. It's understandable because like people like that are trans like have to play stupid to to actually play dumb to get to understand them more. Most people, here's the thing: dumb people don't want to understand you. Dumb people just don't want to understand you. They'll think you're very smart, but they don't think you're an idiot, but they think because they're smart, you're smarter than them. It's something I did that they feel threatened by it. They think it's something you know that they don't know, so they say, "Oh, they shouldn't do it," because people tend to, and especially if you're autistic like me, you probably won't. The people that are dumber than you, um, usually the only reason you should play dumb is if you're like ironically like that person doesn't want to talk to you, doesn't want to fuck with you or anything like that doesn't care like, and then especially if they're on Facebook or something, you have to realize people that don't want to talk to you about stuff like that at all, unless it's very unless they're very interested. And usually people are not interested because, for one, you get harassed a lot and stuff like that. You're very unpopular. You're very unpopular when you're transgender. People look at you I mean, people, actually, I'm trying to say people look at you unfavorably. Um, the way you look and the way and then they think about the general thing below your pants or something like that, and you have to realize a lot of people think that a lot of idiots out there. There are a lot of dumb people that believe that, and there are a lot of people out there that would call you an idiot. Um, this is way more complicated than that. I think it's like way more. People, here's the thing: most people, liberal, Democrat, leftist, whatever. People hate smart people. Hate smart people. People hate smart people. Some people hate dumb people, but most people, ironically, hate smart people. Only time they like a smart person is if they agree with them. Only time they like a smart person is if they agree with them. But then also that person could also be an idiot, and it's sometimes they're not an idiot, but then also you have to realize, um, let's see, goddamn, I need to can't do this. But yeah, it's just ironic how people hate trans people because most likely they think they're stupid and most likely insecure or something That's like most of them want to make it feel they feel like they're insecure or something like that because they haven't really they haven't really had self acceptance of themselves. Like they have no self acceptance as a trans woman or a trans man. So they kind of project their feelings onto you to make you feel small and everything like that. And that's the thing you have to realize. But people like that are there are people out there that are winnable. There are people out there that are not winnable. I know people that are my family that are not winnable. Like most of them, I have no idea what they're thinking. I ironically think uh maybe my brother he's cool, but um but my sister, no, my sisters are not cool with it because most of them would probably would rather make me feel small than actually feel bigger than I actually am, and that's not like a person you want to have in your life Cause like people like that are just haters. Cause like people hate on you because you're transgender, and if you look beautiful, like in everything, like they kind of hate that because they don't want like a trans woman. That's just cis black woman. Cis black women are the worst. They're they're just. I would never trust a cis black woman in general because with things that I deal with on a daily basis, and I think it's ironic how people. Oh, fuck, I don't know what to do. Okay, yeah. But it's interesting how people like they I don't. Okay, I'll do this. What the hell? Oh, yeah. Transgender. Think most transgender people need to realize like it's the best to just be quiet and like just like you're gonna people there. Some of you, most I don't know how many people are gonna die that are transgender. I know people that are transgender are probably they're gonna keep existing no matter what, even if through the chaos. I mean, it's not like it's not gonna stop happening. It's not. It's like, but people. I feel like all you do here. I'm gonna do this one here. Yeah, like it's good not to trust people, and also like one thing I think like the thing that hard about being transgender, like especially if you're in your interests, like people tend not to trust you, and then also like they because they're uneducated about stuff that they shouldn't be afraid of, and I don't know why people do this like the way they do it, because I'm autistic, so I don't know what the way of a neurotypical person thinks in a daily basis, because most of them, especially black people that are neurotypical, I don't know anything about them that much. I don't know what is or what's in their head or what's there going on with them, and it's like they because most people like they hate smart people. Okay, people in general hate smart people. I'm gonna say this by the way. People hate smart people. I think I said it before. I don't know if I forgot what I said, but people. If I came out and said talk about transgender people or whatever or something like that or something I'm aware of, people are gonna be aware that I'm aware of the stuff more than they are. And most likely that they don't want to care about it. They don't want to care about the thing. They're gonna show and this is why you should not feel sympathy for people like this because like people like this, more likely would never want to talk to you. And I'm pretty sure my family, if I was like around somewhere else, they probably wouldn't talk to me anyway. Um, but like it's something that I really care about because a lot of people seem not to care about something that matters. It matters for the people that exist. Cause like a lot of people that are men right now, not nothing's working out for them. Like they think that being transgender is relevant, but um could help them have more positivity with themselves probably. And a lot of stuff that like it could be because like they're not transgender probably or something like that. Like it's a lot of men. I living as a man. I'm saying being a man. It kind of like is not the best thing to be in the world. You have it better than other people, but then also you don't. Then also the other thing kind of sucks is that you have it better than other people, but then there's other things you don't have. Like if you're with your daughter in a park, you're probably gonna some people consider you a pedophile or something like that or whatever. Same way with like if you don't get married right now, people are going to consider you a pedophile. More likely from a man than a woman. A woman that's alone, they'll say something different. But if it's a man alone, they'll say, "Oh, this person a pedo" or something, some shit like that. Like they'll just say fucked up shit like that. Like I think that's gonna just hurt their feelings and stuff. And you have to realize most women are really cruel, and this is why I don't trust this woman that much. Like trans women, maybe more, but um I trust both of them, but I like not I like the depending on the cis women are just as ignorant as cis men. They're just as ignorant. Like they're just like they kind of they want to harass other people for no reason for going to women's restroom and stuff like that or some shit like that. And I don't know why people have to. I don't know why you have to do this, but um, I don't know what to do. Could have never done it. One thing I like about YouTube, one thing I like about YouTube, I could have done when I was younger. Kids, do this, do this, literally do this. It will help you out. You won't have any people watching. You won't watch anyone random on this fucking thing, this history stuff. Because like your history, it basically shows all the stuff that you don't want to see. Like Vosh. I always see Vosh all the time and stuff, and I don't want to look at Vosh all the time. And sometimes it kind of judges me, kind of like John Arthur David. Kind of. Some people say it look like him. I don't know. He got some similarities to him because like John Arthur David doesn't want to scam people by like giving YouTube videos on Khan Academy like Khan Academy does. It's kind of true because like uh, the guy is very smart but also very stupid. Like he's not he like he just says he knows he's an idiot, but he just know that he knows he's not that intelligent. He just says words to make him sound intelligent, but he's not that intelligent. I can't imagine. He had a good point about PhDs. PhDs, like if you had a PhD and you're like, you consider they claim that you're smart. You're not really smart. Just people is calling you smart, but you're not really that smart. They call you a smart person because you got a PhD or something like that or something. And some of the people that have PhDs are not that incredible. Like most of the stuff they have in their degree is not that impressive. Oh my god. Okay, no, I don't mind. I have to wait. You can literally do anything. When it's a redneck. Tesla's it gives me anxiety. Lumiru, I remember playing with Lumiru, and they were very good. I could barely play. They were a lot better. I feel like this person is just as good, or I don't know. I don't know if we can compare it to Lumiru. Lumiru was destroying my ass. They literally destroying me. They're just like I don't know. Like it's like very good. And I know like they're basically a therapist or something like that or something. Or I don't know what they are. I don't know they have psychology degree or gender studies. It's pretty interesting listening to them. Oh my god. I wish I made sure to get the on the things out. I think I'm gonna quit after this. I need to cut my nails. Holy crap! Yeah, I think like people like no wonder why women tend to date men date uh no wonder why women tend to date men that are really smart. They play smart, but they're very stupid. They're very stupid. But they like dating the dumb ones that are not really that dumb. They're not that. They're actually very smart. And yeah, there are like people. A lot of women out there they think they're very stupid. And but more likely they think you're stupid. But the person also the person that's the boyfriend thinks they're stupid. But then also they're not that stupid. They're just plain dumb. So like you kind of what the hell? I'm surrender. I'm surrender. I'm surrender. I can't beat these people. But yeah yeah like especially like most that's the thing kind of like that kind of sucks about trans women and why it's worse for them because most of them can't play dumb. They have to play smart. They have to play smart. They have to show off because they have to show off and stuff and most likely they don't want to show off because if they did like like it really sucks because like people that are trans they think they're really stupid so like they kind of I don't know how it relates to someone dating. I've dated a trans woman before, I never really had sex with them or had intimacy with them. Um, I wouldn't mind it could be cis woman. I could be had intimacy with cis or trans people, but I don't know. Yeah, or intimacy or sex, but yeah. Yeah.